I wanted to do a video today that focused solely on the 1-year anniversary of the Nintendo DSiWare service. Now, the DSi launched on April 5th, 2009, and I was there at my local GameStop to pick it up at midnight. Now, I was a little skeptical on the DSi. Of course, it's just like every other redone version of a Nintendo handheld or console. It's very similar to the DS Lite. It's just smaller, slimmer, it has bigger screens, and that's pretty much it. It does have the camera functionality, which I do not use at all. And the biggest thing that had, me really excited was DSiWare. Now, even though I didn't know specifically what Nintendo had in mind for DSiWare, I just knew that I wanted to play some great games, maybe some older Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games, just on the go, something that I could, pop in for a little bit, save real quick, and keep it moving. And I have to tell you guys, I am a little bit disappointed with the DSiWare service. Now, don't get me wrong, DSiWare has some really great games. There are a handful of games that are just awesome. But my problem is that they aren't put out consistently, or at least consistently enough. It would be great if maybe one great game came out on Nintendo DSiWare every month, or maybe two. That would be awesome. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. So I wanted to take some time out and show you guys some of my favorite DSiWare games that you might not have heard of, or you have no clue that the game is even out, because when you log on to DSiWare, it's just horrible trying to go through all of the menus and try to dig up the great games. So here's some of my favorite Nintendo DSiWare games. Picto-Bits is probably one of my favorite Nintendo DSiWare games just because it brings back so many great retro memories. This is a puzzle game, and it's very similar to Tetris in the likes that puzzle pieces or block pieces drop from the sky, and they're in all different shapes. And basically, what you do is you use your stylus to touch those blocks, and you'll get little mini blocks that you can then try to make combos with. It's kind of hard to explain, but the gameplay, once you download it and you play it, you'll really enjoy it. It's just something different. Once you do start making lines disappear, you'll go ahead and see an 8-bit image very similar to the Nintendo characters or whatever that we all know and love from the 80s. So you'll see, an 8-bit Mario, just all types of stuff. It's amazing. Those of you that don't have the game, you should definitely try it out. Castle of Magic is another great Nintendo DSiWare game, just because it does still have that same old retro feel. It's a 2D platforming, side-scrolling type of game that's really pretty cool. I know a lot of people probably don't even know about this game. It looks very kiddie, but it is a lot of fun. It has that whole Rayman type of feel to it. It's really cool. You should definitely check it out. A silly story, but great gameplay mechanics, and a fun game to pick up on the go. Asphalt 4 Elite Racing is such a fun racing game, and to be honest, it's my only other racing game besides Mario Kart that I have on the DS. After playing through this game, I can honestly tell you guys that I want to go back and get some of the other Asphalt games that are available on the handheld. Plus, I want to even consider trying to get other racing games for the DS. The fact that, it looks good. I mean, it's not the best looking DS game out, but it looks good. There's licensed cars in there, and, it's very arcadey. It's a step above like a kart racer, and it just feels right playing it, holding it in your hands. It just feels right, and it's so much fun. Another addicting game. I just recently purchased Glow Artisan, and I'm so upset with the fact that I didn't get this game before, because it is just so much fun. It's very similar to Nintendo's puzzle game Picross, and it's amazing. There are some differences. Instead of using numbers on a grid like you do in Picross, you basically use colors, and you have to emulate the puzzle that is up top. And like I said, it's another game that's hard to explain, but if you guys would just give it a chance, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Especially if you like the Picross games, you'll definitely enjoy this. And the colors just look so bright and vibrant, and going through all the challenges is just so addicting. It's an amazing game that you should definitely check out. Another game that I just recently purchased and I'm having a hard time putting down is Escape You Go. And the cool thing about this game is that it's only 200 DSiWare points, which is crazy. It's very similar to something like Pac-Man. You're in this room and you play as this boy or girl, I'm not sure which one, and you're basically trying to get out of the room without being seen by some of the other people that are in the room. if you are seen, you'll get captured and you'll have to start through the whole thing again. But it's just so much fun. You're trying to collect this card to get out of the room. It's crazy, guys. So addicting. I guess you could kind of put it in that whole puzzle genre, arcade genre, but it is a lot of fun, and you shouldn't sleep on the game because it's crazy just how original and how different this game is. So definitely check that one out too. So yeah, guys, DSiWare has turned 1, and like I said, I'm a little disappointed, but you know, I have my fingers crossed. I'm hoping that throughout this year, you know, Nintendo will actually put some great games. There have been some great games announced on the DSiWare, and I'm really looking forward to them. Earthworm Jim, Photo Dojo, a sequel to a Game Boy Color game is coming out. It's called Shantae or Shanti. That looks really good. It's a 2D platforming, you know, type of game that looks amazing, and I definitely want to buy that. But hopefully, you know, Nintendo will just start putting out more games on the DSiWare and supporting it more, and making all of us DSi owners feel good in the fact that we have a Nintendo DSi. I won't touch on this subject too much, but I do hope they put some type of patch in that will let you actually save your games or copy your games onto an SD card so that you can transfer it. For instance, now, if you guys, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you buy a DSi and you buy some DSiWare games, it is bounded to that Nintendo DSi. You cannot take it if you decide to go buy a Nintendo DSi XL. You can't take those games and pop them into the Nintendo DSi XL, which is crazy. I mean, it's 2010. We should be able to do this by now. I guess that's Nintendo's way of trying to get more money or sticking it to us. Whatever it is, I'm not trying to complain. I just wish they would fix that, because it would be great if there was some type of patch for that. So what games do you guys like and enjoy for your Nintendo DSi? Feel free to leave a comment, do a video response. Tell me how you feel about the Nintendo DSi service so far, 1 year later. Hopefully I'll do another video next year, and there will be some, you know, amazing Nintendo DSiWare games that I can talk about. But for now, I suggest those of you that do have a Nintendo DSi and you're looking for some games to get, definitely check the games out that I mentioned. And also look through the comments, because hopefully you guys out there that have Nintendo DSiWare games will leave some suggestions for all of us looking for some more games to play. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll check you next time.